You can go whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hi, this is Coach Rick Desatel coming to you from Michigan's premier studio boxing and workshop. This is another series, another video in our series. When we first started this series, we talked about how to stay in the present time. And then we talked about how to do that. We talked about how your brain works. And now we're going to talk about the formula that we gave you, which was feet, breathe, eyes. And we're going to talk about how we put that together. What we do here is we separate our athletes from the neck down. And we try to make them faster here. And then the neck up, we try to help them slow everything down. And then hopefully they'll put those two together. Because what happens is when an athlete starts climbing the ladder from youth to junior high to high school to college and pro, everything gets faster. Our job is to help them get ready for that speed, both mentally and physically. Okay, so let's talk about the feet, which is going to be our first video with feet, breathe, eyes. Okay. Years ago at Southern Methodist University, a scientist, Peter Weynen, did a study. They filmed a bunch of runners, male, female, young, old. And what they thought was they were going to find the answer to speed in how fast people turned over their legs or how high their knees went. Turns out none of that was correct. Turns out that everybody, male, female, young, old, when they run, are in the air 0.12 seconds. Well, this fooled everyone. So if that's not the answer, they look to the ground. So then they started filming and timing how long people were on the ground. And what they found was the best athletes can create the most force and they're on the ground the least amount of time. So the average person will create about 800 pounds to 600 pounds of force when they push down. An Olympic sprinter will create 1,000 times this force. So the average person will be on the ground, say maybe 0.12 seconds when they push. An Olympic sprinter is going to be 0.08. And that's about a 33% difference. So you can see that they can create more force and they can do it much faster. So then what we wanted to do was create a workout to help teach that, but also make them better at it at the same time. So we came up with a whole series of agilities and jumps and sprints. You can see that on our YouTube videos. We put them out there for you. What we do is we use hurdles as one of the things for that. When I jump over the hurdle, I'm applying force, that's the push. When I land on the other side, that's the absorbing of that force. So, Newton's third law, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction, which simply means what I push against pushes back. For example, when I do a push-up, the earth doesn't move away, I do. The earth is bigger. So when I push against it, it wins and I go the other way. Well, it's that same theory when we run and jump. When I push against the earth properly, it's going to push me or propel me forward or upward, whatever it is I'm trying to do. We also use this for our athletes when we teach them how to throw, whether it's a baseball, a football, whether I'm hitting a baseball, a golf ball, etc. It all starts from the ground up. And what we say here is this is what you play with. This is your weapons down here. So we got to take care of them. We got to make them better. Again, our whole job is to create force and absorb force. So again, when we jump, that's what we're doing. We try to get higher and higher with the hurdles. Eventually we use boxes. We use a series of sprints, all designed to teach them how to push. Okay, that's our whole goal. We also do exercises. You can see weights in the background that help with the glutes, hamstrings, etc. So everything that we do is based off the legs for speed, for power. Okay? Now how this works also with the brain, remember we talked about that as well. When I'm pushing, my brain has to go all the way down to the earth. It has to be all the way down here. By touching and getting my feet ready, and my knees bent, now I can create force, but I can also do it in all directions and I can do it really fast. But it also helps me mentally because my brain shoots all the way down there. And the more I do that and stay down here and get ready, I'm not thinking. And remember, our whole goal was to move and play a sport without thinking. We had to be out here in present time. So that's how it's connected with the brain and the body. We have a workout that teaches it, and then we have to teach them how to put it all together. Okay? The next video we're going to be showing you is talking about the breathing part. Remember, speak, breathe, eyes. Thanks for joining us. Remember, subscribe. We'll see you next time.